What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. With Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy and the Amazing Spider-Man, each featuring a different version of the hero, Sony has been experimenting with different versions of Spider-Man for a while, and by finally bringing together various Spider-Man on screen. Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse elevated previous Spider-Man movies to a new level. It appears that Sony's Spiderverse is here to stay, and we've only seen the tip of the iceberg thus far, with the promise of more Spider-Man manifestation in the sequel. So, we're going to be talking about who is appearing in what, and also a possible plot line for Spider-Man 4, Avengers Secret Wars, and a little on Madam Web. Guys, we'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. This year has witnessed some major news from both Sony and the MCU. And if you have been following this channel, you will know by now that Sony and Marvel are onto something big, as Marvel President Kevin Feige and Sony executive Amy Pascal has confirmed that a Spider-Man 4 is in the works. And this information did come after Spider-Man No Way Home. Also, Sony is onto something even bigger as well, as scarier as they progress into the Spiderverse, starting with Madam Web. Since this news broke out, we have been eager to see where the Spiderverse series goes, especially with Tom Holland Spider-Man rumored to also be in Avengers Secret Wars, Spider-Man 4, and the Spiderverse. So, we all know that Sony and Spider-Man are getting closer to finalizing their Spider-Man deal. So, Spider-Man is going to make an appearance in the Spiderverse, Spider-Man 4, and Secret Wars, which means that Tom Holland is going to be sitting up quite a lot. But does this mean that there could be an incursion because there is the Multiverse? Sony is kicking off his Spider-Verse with Madam Web, so could these universes also collide into each other? Because I think that Secret Wars will have to do with many variants, and I feel that we could be seeing more than one variant of Spider-Man in Secret Wars, especially in the character of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And since Marvel and Sony kind of seem in sync in their character development as well as a plot because they are both bordering with the multiverse, we could be seeing more than 15 variants of Spider-Man in one film. But I feel like what Sony is trying to do with the Spider-Verse is that they are trying to introduce us to a broader characters which can also build a plot in years to come. This will be a fantastic idea if executed the right way. Another news scoop website, the Comic Circles, now assert that if they can confirm that both the MCU Spider-Man and the Spider-Man from Insomniac PlayStation games will appear across the Spider-Verse, such a crossover will be extremely significant because it will go beyond what the MCU was able to accomplish with Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Not to mention the cross-generation collaboration between Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man No Way Home. It's interesting to note that it's not a brand new plot. In addition to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movie and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man from Mark Webb's Amazing Spider-Man, across the Spider-Verse will also include Tom Holland's Spider-Man, according to Twitter insider at Ember on Main. It's noteworthy that Comic Circle claims that there have been discussions about possible cameo for actors Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, though it's unclear whether it will be in the film Across the Spider-Verse or in the upcoming sequel Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. In any case, at Amber One Main has established itself as a trustworthy source for all things Spider-Man. They were amongst the first to offer specific proof of Maguire and Garfield's comeback in the 2021 MCU's film Spider-Man No Way Home. Another point worth mentioning is that the PS4 Spider-Man has previously appeared in a different Marvel Spider-Man universe, most notably during the massive comic event Spider-Geddon, where a variety of Spider-Man variants were all in the same universe. In this case, Spider-Man from the video game was transferred to the MCU. Therefore, it will be the same everywhere in the Spider-Verse. Most of us already know that Tom Holland debuted in MCU as Peter Parker / Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War 2026. In the following film, he played the same character again, Spider-Man Homecoming in 2017, he appeared again in Avengers Infinity War 2018, Avengers Endgame 2019, Spider-Man Far From Home 2019, and most recently Spider-Man No Way Home, in which it teamed up with Maguire and Garfield. Given how much widespread exposure Tom Holland and Lowenthal Spider-Man have received in comparison to the majority of other characters in Across the Spider-Verse, such as Spider-Punk, this would make sense. However, It could also mean that the two actors will be asked to reprise their roles by the movie makers, with returning heroes like Gwen Stacy and brand new characters like the initially teased Spider-Man 2099. Spiderverse already has a lot going for it. So, whether Holland and Lowenthal appears this time or not, it's certain to be another spectacular animation and storytelling like its predecessor. Having said that, let's take a look at the possible plotline for Spider-Man in Spider-Man 4. Most fans believe that the symbiote setup in Spider-Man No Way Home seemed like a payoff in the form of a symbiote Spider-Man storyline or a Spider-Man vs. Venom crossover in Spider-Man 4, since Eddie Brock left a piece of his symbiote in the MCU during the Spider-Man No Way Home post-credits scene. Such a crossover will be a major event, as it will provide the MCU and Sony Spider-Man universe with even more opportunities for future success stories. But that seems unlikely, as a new insider report tends to lean more towards Spider-Man getting the symbiote in Avengers Secret Wars, which is more like in the comics. Because in the comics, when Peter Parker attempted to repair his broken suit in Battleworld in 1984 comic book Secret Wars, he discovered a symbiote that wrapped around his body and assumed the shape of a Spider-Man black suit. Due to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy grounded style, this aspect of Spider-Man comic book history couldn't be faithfully adapted. But in the MCU's Avengers Secret Wars, it can now be done, so Venom has a major role in the MCU crossover in Avengers Secret Wars, which is the ideal opportunity for him to do so without distracting too much from the story. But then again, we can still be hopeful of getting a symbiote in the post-credit scene for Spider-Man 4. He could put the ability that the symbiote will give him into fighting this multiversal battle, because we even know it without being told. Secret Wars will be chaos. This symbiote would undoubtedly give him more strength and other abilities that he could use to fight Kang, Doctor Doom, and the likes. Furthermore, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has made it very clear that the MCU will essentially be divided into different groups. We have the cosmic side, which will consist of the Guardians of the Galaxies, the Marvels, and Silver Surfer. The supernatural side, which was established by Werewolf by Night with the Moon Knight, and there is also Blade. We also have the street level kind of heroes and villains. So, it's very likely that Spider-Man 4 will be focusing on more of the street level kind of crime than any of the cosmic entities. But for some reason, I would love to see how Spider-Man will grow and thrive in Spider-Man 4, because he has always had someone to watch his back and help him in battles like Tony Stark. But now, Tony is dead. His friends don't remember him as Peter Parker, and is just a normal guy. But now, I would really like to see more of the Spidey that we got to see in No Way Home. There have also been rumors that Spider-Man might make an appearance in the Daredevil series. It appears from an insider account online that Spider-Man No Way Home will pick up after the events of Daredevil Born Again. And just like every superhero needs a villain, Spider-Man might find his big bad in Kingpin. And since Kingpin is the leader of a large criminal organization, so it stands to reason that to stop much of the organized crime in New York, Spider-Man will want to go to the top and stop them there. This is likely to fit in the narrative that has already been told through Daredevil and the Echo series. And back to our giveaway. We'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notification, like, and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. And also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse is scheduled to be released on the 2nd of June of 2023. What are your thoughts on this video? What would you like to see in the new Spider-Man series coming pretty soon? Please don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.